the country in partnership with our institutions, working with government on legislation and policy, and another area on just other capabilities. But talent, of course, is the most important one, because this industry can grow only up to how many people, following the rate of how many people we can
But let's
hire.
talk about the future. Okay, can people actually make a career in a call center? Because let's say if a person comes in and works for a call center, what is the next step? Do you become is there a rank? I mean, like say after becoming.
Yeah. We're talking about, these are big companies.
Yeah.
Because in the old setup, when this BPO work was still in the old companies in the US and in Europe, they were in different smaller scale sections. But once they've been moved out, we have companies here the size of 15,000 workers, 20,000, 25,000 workers, with different capabilities laterally, in different what we call verticals, different industries being supported, and different specializations, which allows the kind of span and layers that is normal for a typical company, allowing young people to grow horizontally, to have different experiences in different industries, whether it's financial systems being worked on today, to training development work, to engineering kind of work, to supporting organization development, to vertical type of development. They can be team leaders in less than 2 years, supervisor, team leader. They can be group managers in less than 3 years. I've met many young workers aged 27 years old being operations directors, looking after 500 people.
Wow.
When I was 27,
that's a lot
I had like a team of 5 in PNG. Definitely, these are big companies. You heard from Richard earlier, companies like Convergys, for example, they have more than 25,000.
The biggest private sector employer.
When you work for a company like that, you have various spans and layers, opportunity to grow, even opportunities to train abroad. We've sent people outside, come back with a rich amount of experience and technical expertise that are now allowing them to teach the younger people. This is not a small-time industry anymore. In 10 years, we have grown from zero
to $11 billion now.
$11
And then in 10 years, what is
from
your
less than
expectation?
1,000 workers to about 630,000 workers.
In 10 years, that is.
In 10 years. We haven't seen an industry like this in the Philippines ever.
Exponential growth.
Exponential
Absolutely.
growth. And this is exactly what we need today, because we need to create jobs here. We need to have another leg in the economy. We cannot just rely on the old industries, right?
Very inspiring, Oscar. Now, let's go back to Asia CEO Awards. Are you following this year's the run-up to awards night?
It is exciting because it gets bigger every year.
Yes.
And I'd like to congratulate Richard and his team for leading this, because they really want to inspire a lot more people in doing this. And it's more about that. To me, it's about getting people to understand that, hey, we would like to recognize talent wherever they may be, and in various areas. They're recognizing teams as well, not just persons. And that's important also for young industries like ours, because we have not been quite public. A lot of people don't know much about BPO and don't know what's happening between midnight and 6 a.m.
They just see all these people converging outside buildings, smoking or whatever.
Yeah, but these people are quite successful in their own way. And they're building not only a wealth of knowledge, but financial wealth as well. That is now becoming to be the new middle class. And we need that economic power to move our economy forward. And that's quite important to understand. It's in every industry, there's always challenges. And we do have our own set of challenges. Like you mentioned, the hiring, we're working very closely with the education agencies on those things, as well as private institutions doing short-term learning programs. We work with other government agencies, for example, with TESDA, to help us with scholarships for short-term training, and we just got support again this year on that one. But there's a lot of other things we need to do. We cannot just sit and enjoy what we have today, because there's a lot of things we still can do, and we can create more than 100,000 jobs every year in the next so many years. We're looking to about $25 billion by 2016 as the target.
Amazing. Well, this is definitely a feel-good show, and I can see why You won the award last year, and congratulations again, Oscar. But
Thanks
before
so
we
much,
go, would
Mario.
you like to say something to our viewers?
Well, I want to thank the Asia CEO Awards actually for recognizing this industry through the kind of leadership experience I had with it. I know that there's still a lot of things we can do, and for those who are willing to participate in this industry growth, be part of us and enjoy the leadership experience of being in a vibrant, young, fast-growing industry that's becoming to be a global leadership position for the Philippines. Thank you.
Thank you, Oscar. Very inspiring. And folks, I hope all of you learned a lot about the Asia CEO Awards and how inspiring the stories of the people behind these awards are. Very inspiring, truly motivating and optimistic for the future. Thank you very much, Oscar. And of course, thank you very much to Mr. Richard Mills, the chairman of the Asia CEO Awards, for being here tonight on the show. Join us again next week here in Philippines Uncut, where we talk about the issues that matter to you because you matter the most. See you next week.